Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty. Last week on Ramblin' with Rusty, we went into the Infinite Panopticon to pursue the agents of Verimena and Pyrite. Unfortunately, we were unable to stop them. We then pursued them, then returned to the Telvanni Peninsula, where we traveled to Telbaro after a visit to Aldezra in an attempt to stop Master Shelrani Baro from murdering the other Telvanni masters. We traveled to her tower to speak with her ghost after she was killed in a sacrifice to allow Verimena access into Apocrypha. Today we are returning once again to Apocrypha, to the Infinite Panopticon, though I believe first we have to stop at Cypher's Midden to speak with Laramil. We'll find out once we get up there. And we are continuing to pursue Verimena and her allies in an attempt to stop them from undoing reality. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see, Calamity of Fate, return. Oh, we gotta go back to the bindery. Thought we needed to come up here. Okay, so back to the Telvanni Peninsula.
Calm yourself, Scrooge. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Scrooge returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy. The Infinite Panopticon. First they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Verimena will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shelreni's body. That will be her undoing. Shelreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Verimena from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think. Idane, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature, which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramel, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command it!
Laramel, you did it! The Panopticon is open!
Looks like Laramel's a bit of a badass with the magic there.
Oh no. Verimena. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramel, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Verimena. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Verimena alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Verimena's presence has somehow intensified Blight-Crown's corruption. Satisfying smack. Weapons of agony from mortal. Let me aid you. Let a popper smite your foe. I don't understand it either, but like it. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of faith.
Out of there! On the tie. Fine.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. A mess. If we survive, the Great Eye will probably make me clean it up. Wasn't that amazing? Feel the power of faith. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Mortal, let me aid you. Satisfying a hole in the debris. They must have gone that way.
Remember, Verimena's not alone. Blight-Crown and Torvisar are with her.
Apocrypha smite your foe. This is spreading Blight Ground's corrupt. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
Hidden kindred. Looks like Verimena brought an army.
Isn't that amazing? Mortal, let me aid you.
Over so soon.
Mortal, let me aid you.
Move to fight!
Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Round yourself!
That portal. Verimena passed through it, mortal. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
Easy.
Don't ask me. I've never been inside the Infinite Panopticon before. But this place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
Light and concoction work splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Tovasard, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora, and find your memory. I have a final gift to deliver, to the very core of Apocrypha.
Blight Crown! Did he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Ignore Blight Crown. We need to reach Verimena and destroy Shalreni's body.
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal. Mortal, let me aid you. Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe.
That will teach them not to cross us. That's it?
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Through there, mortal. Hurry! Those cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Mortal, let me aid you. Mortal, we need to talk. Blight Crown's a threat, but Veremena's a prince. We should follow Verimena and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora. I have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Verimena and destroy Master Shalreni's body. Without the... You're right, I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that is something to do with Veremena's presence, Blight Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help. Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora. What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream.
Another date with Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places. I sense a flaw. Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
I've done the undone.
Let's hear it.
Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
Listen carefully, mortal. Veremena's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shalreni's body that she made it this far. Vermina hasn't been in here inside. Good idea.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
You good? Of course you are.
I shall divide the only remaining memory of Eva, my memory, and hide it in 3 glyphics.
This must be the memory of when Hermaeus Mora hid the secret the enemy seeks.
teach them not to cross us.
The arguments followed, locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
Let's make this quick.
And with regret, a memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvasard. This way!
How dare Verimena enter my realm? Find her! Protect the three glyphic soul powers! Enter the Mythos!
Hey, stay with me!
This is the Mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same? Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. Feel the power of fate!
Got to be better than that to stop us.
This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous. Wasn't that amazing? I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Mortal, let me aid you. Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. That was a satisfying smack.
Don't just stand there.
find the soul gem for that weapon of yours.
Fates mortal! Again! Destroy them, my head!
Nothing like that freshly charged feeling.
Mortal, let me aid you. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of fate. Vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. That's a satisfying snack. Wasn't that amazing?
Into the finish. My ghost will defeat this.
Wasn't that amazing? Let me aid you. That's a satisfying snack.
Instant focus to use my ghost sight. Use my ghost sight. Strike through.
We must slip away while we can, Torvasard.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic vault? Verimena will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. And hear my words. I shook off the worst effects of Verimena's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic, you must determine if the secret remains secure. Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the Glyphic. That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done. Examine the Glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all!
Torvasar, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the glyphic of hidden paths, as did Torvasard. I did not. Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission. Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action if this memory mortal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's men.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the Infinite Panopticon? Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled, so we must still have time to make this right. Verimena and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy. Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Torvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that. You did? I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment. And an opportunity, perhaps. It shall take Verimena time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption. What started in the we know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, developed by Blightcrown from concepts provided by Verimena and Periite. Master Shelrenny helped to perfect it, and her rite increased its strength. It hides Verimena and weakens, as we have seen. It drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad, and turns even allied Daedra violent. Scroot could sense the agony of the realm back on Nairn. Here, I fear she may eventually succumb as the other natives have. Even I am not immune. No. Despite your status as Fate's proxy, you seem resistant. Now, explore Cypher's Midden, and try to track down Blightcrown.
I'll go with you. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
Rickety, but the walkways are stable. Will I ever be able to read or read books?
One of Blightcrown's sensors. And not even hidden. Destroy it.
In my travels, I can always...
It rushed to attack and then just froze in place. I think it's sick.
The creatures that serve our master, they attack for no reason.
Why has the realm turned against us?
Poor woman. The Seeker just swooped in, struck him down, flew off. They've never attacked the settlement before.
Let's return to Leramil's study and tell her what we found.
Friend, the corruption has gotten worse.
Flee, mortal.
While I do what
The
I
pain overwhelms me. Soon I won't be able to tell friend from foe. And my many beguiling eyes, each blinks out and goes dark in turn. Soon I'll be totally blind. I don't know, but the pain and the blindness... Is this what caused the Great Eye to disconnect from his realm? To allow Verimena's dream to envelop him in order to escape the suffering? You don't suppose she has a dream for me, do you? The other mortal? Oh, to have my fate rest in such fragile hands. Really, you should go. Apocrypha is no longer safe, and I don't want to hurt...
Your allies suffer needlessly, mortal. Allow me to aid them.
This affliction is beyond...
Verimena and Periite have gone too far with their corruption. It works its way into the very fabric of Apocrypha. You only need to look to your two allies to see the harm it causes. I can ease this. It was an alliance of necessity. I needed their assistance to recover that which was taken from us in ancient times. Hermaeus Mora did what he thought right, as have I. I have no desire to punish him for following his name. I know where to find Blightcrown, so that you can stop him before he does irreparable damage to this realm. And I can show you where Verimena has gone.
I no longer care to share the ancient memory with her, or Periite. Because I also require help. I offer a trade, an end to this assault on Apocrypha, for the assistance of Fate's Chosen. Decide, mortal. Blightcrown even now works his way toward the core. I will mark a location on your map. Here we can open a path to the place Hermaeus Mora calls the Mythos. Not to a memory this time, but to the here and now. Then you can stop Blightcrown before the corruption becomes irreversible. It will take all of us to reach the Mythos. Allow me to ease the suffering of your allies.
I can see again!
Go, Proxy. I shall join you at the location.
Sorting and cataloging makes me thirsty.
This is the most secure vault in all You'll be pleased to know we are
A conclave of masters at Old Israel. When's the last time that happened? I heard a magister came in from Sadrith Mora.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, just the usual business of House Elbani.
Can't be here all day.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Thinking of it?
Preparation. Love to see it. You could brew something nice with that. Get him!
I need to find someone to look into this. This is... They go to Quire's Wind on this sub...
good to get stocked up.
Torvasard spoke true. We can reach the Mythos from here. But first, we must align the threads of fate. Assist me, Proxy. I can align the threads through your capacity as fate's chosen. Touch each thread in turn. Fate shifts in our direction. Good.
Another layer aligns. The way is opening.
Nicely done. Now let's return to Lyrimel and see if everything aligned correctly.
Almost there. Help me align the portal, Proxy. The way into the Mythos is opened.
Chosen of fate, speak with me. Corruption wreaks havoc with my realm, Chosen. Any relief I experienced after breaking free of Vermina's dream has left me. My connection to Apocrypha grows ever more tenuous, and the vile poison debilitates me. The great Eye is blind, while Vermina hides from me. I glimpsed Periax's lapdog break into the Mythos before my sight faded. He spreads corruption into the realm's foundation. As Apocrypha succumbs, the realm good. Once inside, you will be my eyes. I will not be able to assist you to Torvasard. Of course, the unseen. I cannot sense his presence. The black book you carry. Use it if you need my strength. Just do not look directly into the pages. Even fate's chosen can be harmed by the briefest of exposures to forbidden knowledge. I call forth all whose fates are intertwined with yours, Chosen. Only together can you save reality.
Have I mentioned how much I detest teleportation?
You certainly do tend to collect an odd assortment of companions.
The path to
They
the
say
Mythos.
the dead have nothing to fear.
Let us not linger too
Then why am I filled with a sense of unease? Well, as long as you carry my soul gem, I'll go where you go. Truthfully, I have no idea. I've seen you accomplish some amazing feats, and Hermaeus Mora has faith in you. But this is the Mythos we're going into. To face the champions of two enemy princes, maybe even the princes themselves. Not my usual fare. I didn't say that. The fate of reality hangs in the balance. That's not something to walk away from. Not if we have the slightest chance of preserving existence. No. That's an excellent question. I had to employ numerous wards to barely study the thing, without being whisked away to Apocrypha. But if the Prince of Fate says you can...
When I embarked on this quest with you, I never expected to be working alongside Daedra, let alone be marching into the very heart of Apocrypha. I admit, I'm afraid. But are you offering me a way out? Thank you, friend, but I'll pass. I promised the abbot I'd recover the Fulcrum Obscura, and Torvasard assured me, well, how can I turn my back on saving reality? Or abandon Laramil? As long as the corruption threatens her, she's going to need someone to lean on. Wait a moment. What are you implying?
An odd collection of allies for someone so formidable. You may count me among them, at least until our paths once again diverge. I am ready to enter the Mythos when you are, mortal. The Prince of Fate has his secrets, and I have mine. The truth is, however, I do not know. That is one of the things I hope to learn when I recover the stolen memory from the ancient past. I believe the lost memory concerns us all. But yes, I think it holds a special significance for myself. What that is, I can only imagine. No.
I suffer just as the Great Eye suffers. But I'll float alongside you into the very depths of Apocrypha. Which just happens to be where we're going. Just don't blame me if my tentacles fall. What choice do I have, mortal? The Great Eye commands, and I obey. Besides, whatever Torvasard did to me, it seems to be...
While the corruption still threatens me, I shall not turn away from my obligation. I started this with you. I plan to finish it with you as well. But we cannot understate the danger. If Scroot or I... Of course not. There is something unusual about that Dremora. Not the least of which is the fact that the one who knows cannot detect his presence. But Torvas, perhaps. But the one who knows seems to think something more is at play. And I agree. Torvasard requires further investigation. But later, when reality is no longer in imminent danger, remember what Hermaeus Mora told you. Remember the Black Book. Just what Mora told you. Use it when you need to call on his strength. Do not look too deeply into the pages, though. I know from experience what gazing upon such knowledge can do to a mortal mind. I just wish Gadain did not insist on going with us. I am concerned about all my allies, but yes, Gadain's safety worries me. I fear that his heart is too pure, too inexperienced to survive what we shall experience in the Mythos. If I falter, keep him safe, Proxy. Please.
Fate's champions pursue us, Blightcrown. Deal with them while I locate the glyphics.
Oh, my manufactories of corruption will keep them busy, Prince Verimena.
Disable Blightcrown's manufactories, and the corruption will dissipate. Just shatter the dream crystal that binds them to the Mythos. Save Apocrypha while I pursue Verimena.
Come, Gadain. We'll take the west portal, and leave the east to Laramil and Fate's Chosen.
Good thinking, Scroot. This way, Proxy.
The Mythos appears endless. but I sense a huge concentration of corruption to the right.
You want to die? Fine.
The current of fate shall revitalize you. Is not the Mythos magnificent, Proxy? What I would give to better explore this place.
Never a dull moment.
Feel the current of fate flow through you. Light Crown's vile monstrosity. No wonder Apocrypha suffers.
Who's next?
That looks like a dream crystal. Destroy it.
Didn't think you could get any stronger.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Orvisard has to... This edifice of corruption has been dealt with. Let us traverse to the western side. Light Crown must have shattered the path. Simple enough to rectify. There. That took more out of me than I expected. Follow the path, Proxy. I sense something has gone awry.
Verimena can't keep pushing herself like that. The corruption is wearing her down.
Here comes Fate's Chosen. Probably going to gloat.
Over here! We could use some help. But where's Verimena?
Let's go.
Goodness, you showed up. We were set upon as soon as we arrived.
We never reached the manufactory. The way is blocked. Let me summon a portal. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Here comes...
Stay safe, Proxy. And you too, Cadane.
Behold, the very heart of the Mythos. Just looking at it is why it spins.
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
You already destroyed one of these manufactories? Then you know what to look for. Veremena's amulet can protect us both.
Don't just stand there. Over so soon.
Get closer to me, friend. Let me shield you.
Why, yes, that was me who realigned the path for you. Thanks for asking.
Mementos of our visit.
Veremena's gift protects us both.
Should have been more prepared.
After this. That's horrible. Veremena's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me shield you.
But don't get complacent. I sense another of these vile contraptions nearby.
Aren't we done? No? Alright.
Your
I'm right
point.
behind you.
Reflective.
Veremena's gift protects us both.
That's it.
Veremena's amulet can protect us both. Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me shield you.
Blight Crown. Time to end that plague dog, I think.
Come, fool of... Not feeling well, Chosen.
Blight Crown, Laramil's gift protects us both.
I owe you for that.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
I need power! What harms Apocrypha makes me
Get closer to me, friend.
The Sea's Lord! Give strength!
Stand close and let me shield you. Laramil's gift protects us both.
Well done. Of course, it may take a week of hot baths to get
There's
a
something
stick on
worth
you.
bragging about.
Just as Torvasard said. Now I can return it to the Abbey.
Look, Laramil, we found them.
When you are ready, Proxy, this portal shall take you to Vermina.
Laramil! Thank the ancestors you're all right.
The power I sense up ahead. It must be Verimena.
Torvasard tells me fate chose you. Well, he chose poorly. Time to die, mortal. While I wear Shalreni's mortal shell, Mora cannot find me. You must face me alone, mortal.
Your spells are all dried up. Watch it.
Every dream becomes a nightmare.
My ghost sight grows more powerful with each nightmare you destroy. Then instant focus to use my ghost sight. Use my ghost sight to strike true.
You cannot resist my power. now face a true nightmare.
Without Shelreni's body, Verimena takes on more nightmare.
Your nightmare will never end, mortal.
That's her weakness. Nightmares aren't real. You're stronger than her dream stuff. My guilt can defeat this enemy.
You don't like my nightmares? Then face me in my true form!
We're out of options. Use the Black Book.
Mora's trinkets can't harm me!
A loathsome intruder.
Hermaeus Mora has found me! No!
I am here. Unleash my power, intruder.
Prince of Fate, and curse your damn mortal!
Verimena has been cast out, and Periite's contamination wanes. Well done, Chosen. Now, enter the second vault, and make sure the glyphic is secure.
And now our deal is done, mortal. I helped you save Apocrypha, and you helped me enter this vault. I will unlock this glyphic and recover the second part of the lost memory.
Torvasard! He fooled us both, Chosen. Emerge from the Mythos and speak with me. We must discuss what happened, Chosen. Periite's plague dog defeated. Verimena expelled. You did well, mortal. Fate chose wisely when it selected you to aid me. What has occurred is what was meant to be. All the potential futures coalesced into a single point in time to render a moment in fate absolute. It was inevitable. For one who knows everything, I can only speculate. Odd. I find that refreshing. It relates to the forgotten memory. But unless I look into the glyphics, those details are lost. Even to me. Now, I must restore my realm. The hidden kindred linger, but without leaders, they are merely a nuisance. You, however, are still Fate's chosen. Do not despair, Chosen. Through your efforts, the lost memory was denied Verimena and Periite, thus preserving reality. Fate selected you to save Apocrypha and preserve reality. You have accomplished all that and more. Destiny followed the exact path that The Prince of Fate does not lie. Two beings now remember a small part of a greater whole. There is still time. Danger exists in every corner of fate chosen. Such is the nature of existence. But the entirety of what was hidden in the distant past remains sealed away. The threads it connects to have frayed, but they have not. Return to Cypher's Midden. We will speak again.
This is a disaster. Beware, stranger. Quire's Wind is his scriptorium. Here, the Great Eye's Daedra binds secrets into tomes. Ciphers like me help with this sacred task, preparing materials, ink, blank pages, bindings. But the new scrolls Cipher Sabinius brought to the Wind are corrupt. The scrolls give off a maddening. You'll find the corrupted scrolls hidden within Quire's Wind. Sabinius is in there too. We can't leave him with any scrolls, blank or corrupt. And watch out for Cipher Gellin. He's a clever alchemist, but I saw the Hush take him. He's dangerous. Many mortals find their way to Apocrypha, but few find their way home again. The secrets and insights of the Great Eye's realm fill the mind, crowding out that which makes us, us. We call it the Hush, and those it takes, the Hushed. Yes, the secrets they take into their minds change them. Their bodies mold themselves to follow. They become warped. Most Hushed go about in silence, lost in their own delusions. But others can lash out in unprovoked violence at any time. We assist Hermaeus Mora's Daedric servants in the creation of books holding secrets. The Seekers compose the texts. Mortals help prepare the materials. Sometimes, after decades, a mortal is allowed to work as a copyist in the scriptorium itself. I don't know, but I don't think this is his plan. A cipher would never betray the Great Eye, and Sabinius has never shown any hints of many of the books you see in Apocrypha are echoes of books that exist elsewhere. But scriptoriums, such as Quire's Wind, are where the Great Eye's Daedric servants, seekers, yes, each one contains a secret Hermaeus Mora has chosen to tempt or test mortals, as well as a doorway to Apocrypha. Those who study a Black Book learn something few others know. Written? No, that work is reserved for the Seekers. Mortal scribes in the Wind simply prepare materials. Rare ink, special parchment and leather, alchemical glue. I've spent years brewing the ink for a single page of a book I will never read.
Over so soon? You asked for it. Let's make this quick.
have been more prepared. Show them what you're made of. Mine.
You've returned. I was worried the lurkers got you. I was beginning to fear the worst. Tell me, did you destroy the corrupted scrolls? I must examine this and see if there's a way to undo the effects. I think I might wait a while before going inside. I don't know how long. The first servant? A mortal who lived in nothing. By assuming things return to normal, inquires to work as a copyist or embellisher in this dangerous. In the wrong hands, perhaps.
I am glad to see you unharmed. I look forward to hearing about your encounter with Verimena.
Oh, let me! We defeated Verimena!
I didn't get to see you beat the Dreamweaver? How unfair is that?
So we can relax now? Friend, you have that look. What terrible news are you about to
What
tell
happened after you entered the portal, Proxy? Scroot tells us the one who knows has reconnected with his realm. But beyond that, we are in the dark. Of course. He needed you to lead him to Verimena. Guide him to where she was lurking because she was hidden inside the body of Master Shelreni. And what of the second glyphic? Is the secret memory secure? Unfortunate, but not unrecoverable. Now that Hermaeus Mora is restored, he can locate Torvasard and deal with him once and for all. Unless... Does Torvasard still have some way to elude the one who knows? Torvasard's nature... He is unlike any Dremora I have ever encountered. He helped us to help himself. But I believe him when he said he meant no harm. He just does not realize the danger this memory poses. I suppose that means we need to find him. Then let us take a moment to remember. While we contemplate the best method for tracking down Torvasard, there are 2 other tasks we must accomplish, Proxy. One concerns updating the records of Apocrypha. The other requires us to return to Necrom and rectify the original anomaly of fate.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call that an episode for the day, for the week. We had a good run today. And we'll see you back here next week. In the meantime, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good day, have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell